Alright, legends, welcome back to Here to Daughter's Reviews. We're getting into another Crow film in this one. This is The Crow Salvation from the year 2000. I believe this was released. Yep, January 23rd, 2000. This here, as I say in the last video, the Crow movies, after the first one, they tended to get, I wouldn't say worse each time, but they weren't any better than that first movie. The downside to The Crow, as much as I love it, is it's a fairly basic story of someone that dies unfairly. The Crow brings them back to put the wrong things right, and then when they achieve that, they can go back and rest in peace. So each Crow movie has a different person been brought back by the Crow, which is the genius part of it. You know, brand new character, brand new setup. But having said that, it's kind of hard to expand that formula as much as it's interesting having a fresh canvas each time. The concept is kind of holds it a bit too tight at times. So this movie here does break away from the formula ever so slightly, and the fact that this movie is essentially a whodunit. It's a character called Alex Corvus is imprisoned for apparently killing his girlfriend. So he was on death row for 3 years, and at the beginning of the movie he gets executed for the murder of his ex-girlfriend. But as he's in the electric chair and they pull the switch to electrocute him, one of the things that he knows about the person that actually did do it is he had these scars on his lower arm, just here, and as the electricity starts to flow through his body, there's the gallery where the people, the family of the victim are there to watch the execution. There's someone standing in the background and they pull up their sleeve and show the scars to Alex as he's getting electrocuted in the electric chair. So he comes back, brought back to the Crow, and that's a whodunit to find out who this guy is, everybody involved. I'm not going to delve too deeply into what the ins and outs are of the movie itself, because there's quite a bit pressed into this movie as far as, the investigative part of it. Let's just say he's just tracking down the clues and whatnot. The moments where he is taken out as revenge on the people that killed him, very, very well done. What I would say about this movie is it doesn't flow, for me anyway, in my humble opinion. The pacing of this movie isn't just as quick and as sharp as the original Crow movie or even City of Angels. Those two movies kind of knew what it was trying to do, went and done it, and kept up the pace, didn't slow down for anything. But because of this being such a different story and you're getting that sort of whodunit aspect into it, there's a lot of moments in the movie where you're thinking to yourself, okay, you're kind of hanging about in this area too long, move on, sort it out. Having said that, the acting in this is pretty damn good. We've got Eric Mabius, I hope that's how you pronounce his surname, Mabius or Mabius, I think it's Mabius. He plays Alex Corvus, brought back as the Crow. We have Kirsten Dunst is in this film as the sister of his girlfriend. So they end up teaming up together to solve the mystery of her sister and his girlfriend's death. Yes, there's quite a few elements in this movie where it's one of these ones you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. I don't think there's much middle ground for Salvation. The Crow, the original one, everybody across the board loves that movie. The second one kind of divided everybody in a way, but more people liked it than didn't like it, if memory serves right. But at the same time, you still had that kind of, I don't know about the City of Angels and whatnot. But, there's good bits and that, and bad bits, as in any movie. But Crow Salvation, for me, genuinely think anybody sits down to watch this movie, you're going to come out the other end of it. You're going to be either a fan of the movie or absolutely detest the thing. But for me, I enjoyed it. It was a good movie, and interesting to see how the makeup for the Crow was brought on in this one. As I said in the last film review of City of Angels, you had the character of Sarah coming across from the first movie, and she painted the makeup onto Ash as like a tribute to Eric Draven in the first film. And this one here, Alex is in the electric chair. They put this mask over him, this metal mask, covers his entire head, and his face and flesh actually gets burned and seared on the side of the thing during the execution. So whenever he comes out, the healing process doesn't fully work, and it leaves a few scars. So you have the scars on the top of the eyes and below the eyes, exactly like the Crow makeup, and kind of around the mouth, not so much as the other two movies. But yes, nice little explanation for the makeup in this one here. It's yes, it's not just face makeup this time, it's actually busted down right into his flesh. Very, very well done. Great idea for the makeup in this one. I enjoyed this one. By no means was it the best of the Crow movies. I think it's safe to say, for any of the fans, if you're to pick your favourite Crow movie at this point, it would be the original one with Brandon Lee. But it is what it is. It's a Crow film. If you're a completist, you'll want to see these movies. So this one here, I found was very hard to get. Usually, you're able to just, jump onto Prime Video, put on a search there, and you can get just about anything to watch. I could not get this movie for loving their money on streaming anywhere in the UK. So I had to order it on DVD, so I've got the physical copy of it. At the recording of this video, the next movie in the series is The Crow Wicked Prayer. I'll be doing the review on that soon. You can get that at this point on Prime Video, to the best of my knowledge. So until that review, whatever you're doing, stay safe, and I'll talk to you all then.